Okay.
We're back. Hello. Hey, it's been a couple weeks since we've been on here, maybe even a month.
I think
Look
the
at
last
this
time was...
in the dark. Look all scary. I got my hair back and my glasses on my head. But anyways.
I think the last time was when we were at the inauguration.
Oh.
It's been a long time.
It's been January.
Yes.
January, what, 23rd was the inauguration?
Something, 20th, 23rd, something. It's been a long time. February, March, almost 2 months.
Yeah.
We're back. Look, Margie joined us.
Margie, I have to do this because I can't see. Or I can do this and then I can't see.
And Donnie joined us. Hey, Donnie.
Oh, Donnie. I got to tell you something.
Wait, hold on.
No, I'm telling him.
Okay, you tell him.
So, somebody posted on Facebook in the neighborhood website wanting to know if there were anybody out there that did babysitting birds. And Chris said, Tabitha, I'm going to say Donnie Wells does it. I said, don't you dare, because that family's going to be all excited that they got somebody to babysit their bird, and they're going to text Donnie. And so then somebody posted something else. They were looking for something. He goes, Tabitha, I'm going to post on there that Donnie, and I said, don't do that. So then somebody found a lost chicken or a hen or something, and he tagged you and said, Donnie, is this your chicken?
He saw it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I was trying. I was at your defense there, Donnie. I tried to get him to stop. It could have been a lot worse.
Donnie commented and said,
Hey,
that was my
Kate.
chicken. He says, I just...
Hey, Lisa.
Donnie
Who
said,
else did I miss?
Donnie said, that was my chicken. I lit the grill and turned around and it was gone. So I said, maybe it was one of our employees.
Don't you?
I'm not even starting. So, Lisa, let's see if we can scroll it. Sandy Anderson, Donnie, Lisa. It's been so long since we've been on here. There's been a lot going on. I'm always down for a good joke, Donnie says.
All right, well, you shouldn't have said that in front of Chris because he is going to tag you on every neighborhood post now.
Everything all the time.
Somebody will say, is there anybody home to fix my car? And he's all Donnie Wills.
That's about right. I don't know if y'all saw my post earlier tonight on Facebook. It was a good one. We were down at the Dollar General tonight. It was funny. We were at the Dollar General and we walked in and the guy behind the counter says, hey, what happened to your arm? Without missing a beat, Tabitha looks up and says, I did it 2 minutes sleep. I was getting even to him.
See my
he
scar?
slit my throat a month ago, and now it's my turn.
I have this gnarly scar. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I have this huge scar. It goes from here to here. So I just looked at the cashier and I said, I did that to him. What did I say? I said, I did that to him in his sleep after he slit my throat last month. And I turned around and walked out. I didn't even smile.
It was funny. I wonder what that guy was thinking.
Well, he looked at us like we were weird, but it's the same guy that was it a guy? So we were there about a month ago, and I saw this shirt on the front cover of this magazine, and I said, oh, Chris, look, I really like this shirt. And he says, oh, I like your shirt better. I go, what shirt? He goes, the shirt you wear all the time. And I said, what shirt's that? He goes, you know, the one that says cash me outside? What? No, cash me
outside. How about that?
Cash me outside. How about that? You know, the one you wear all the time. I was so embarrassed. I said, I don't own that shirt.
Look, Kate says long time. It has been a long time, Kate. Long time. We've been following all your posts about you being not well and all that.
Kate.
And I'm really glad to see you on here.
Keeping in touch with your family.
Mm-hmm. Good to see you here.
Well, you know, Donnie, you're right. Keeping up with Chris in public, I used to get so embarrassed and hide, and then we'd leave, and I'd go, oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. I have no boundaries now. None. No
so
boundaries.
Funny. I have to actually be on my toes now.
Yeah, I told everybody he slit my throat. See, you can see it. I'm a badass.
He slit my throat. Look, I got a scar or something. I got a Band-Aid. Look, I got a Band-Aid. What are you talking about how bad your scar is when I got a Band-Aid?
It's on his shoulder. Mine was on my throat. I'm a badass.
Hi, Sherry and Angie.
I can't even see that screen. I have to look.
Sherry Cox joined us.
Hello.
And Angelique Pagani.
Well, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've been out at ball games today, and doing yard work, and I look bald. But we're all friends and family here. Hey, Austin, long time no see.
Peace.
Peace.
So tell us about the yard work we did today.
Oh, yeah, Chris didn't do much.
I'm on light restriction. I'm on light duty. The doctor said
He did have me driving a backhoe, and then I didn't know he was recording me.
It was a bobcat.
And then he posted on Facebook. See, no boundaries.
Yeah, I was proud to see her driving that bobcat.
I was getting it done.
I'm telling you. What's up, Bill Spang? I'm telling you, here's the thing. If
I got to tell you something.
seeing your woman on a bobcat is a proud moment.
So we haven't done this live feed in a long time, and out back it's really windy, and I said we can't do it in the wind because it makes all that noise. Let's go to the car. So we're sitting in our driveway in our hotel Honda, live feeding.
And I'm gonna tell you what, it feels pretty good to be behind the wheel again.
He hasn't driven in a week.
Angie says, "Hey, yes, we are family. I've known Chris for a long time. Tell him Tell him he was on light duty when he was a kid."
You should have been on light duty when you was a kid. You were probably on cleanup duty because you're probably in trouble all the time.
I graduated from Saturday school.
I have no doubt.
Yep, they had Saturday school at my school, and I went my senior year to every single Saturday school that they had.
I'm sure you did.
Yep. I tell you why. It's because my parents didn't want me home on the
here.
weekends. And so
Are you lying again? Lying Hillary. Here we go.
I'm lying. Bill Spain. That's my cousin. That's Nate Gurney's brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he was.
Yeah, I believe he was.
Why are all these people from my way, way, way back?
You should turn the headlights
Telling
off
me
so
off.
that the neighbors don't.
Telling
go,
them
why
here.
is that car sitting
Oh, there you go. Oh, wow.
I look like one of those scary movies that's shadowed.
This ambiance is so much better now with the headlights on. Bill Spain. They had a desk with his name on it. You know what, Bill? They might have had it. It was in the hallway. Mr. Spear.
He probably had a paddle with his name on it.
I tell you what, the worst paddle I ever got in my life was in Yoncalla.
I'm sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had a little boat paddle, and it had all these holes drilled in it. Mr. George, man, he whacked me upside the rear end with that boat paddle. My feet come up off the ground.
We don't feel sorry for
I'm
him
not
at
even
all.
kidding. And our shop teacher, you're gonna cut off your thumb if
Anytime
you
the
don't
teachers
use
had a bad
that
day, they'd
poop
say, "Call
stick."
Shootman down to the office."
Yep. And Julie Doyle joined us. Bill Spain, no way from your dad. The worst paddling I ever got in my life was absolutely from my dad. That hand.
Are your feet on the brakes?
No,
Don't be
they're
sitting there
not.
acting like you're driving because you're so thrilled to be sitting there.
Wah, wah.
Stop it, you're shaking the car. You hit the gear and we'll go through the garage.
It's all love. He used to kick my butt when we were kids. Yeah, Angie, we've been knowing each other a long time. And Paul Esterly joined us. What's up, Paul? Paul. And Julie says...
Hey, there's
and Lila's here.
Lila.
Mm-hmm. Ask him about Uncle Bud. I've told her about Uncle Bud, actually. The other day we were sitting on the couch and boxing was on, and I said my dad had this friend named Bud, and we used to go over to his house every single Sunday and watch Bud. Bud actually won the Golden Globes when he was 17, and they took it away from him because he wasn't 18 yet. He was over at our house one day, and I was fooling around with a squirt gun. And I squirted him. He said, "You squirt me with that squirt gun again, I'm going to knock you out." And it would have been a good time to not squirt him with the squirt gun, but I did.
So guess what? On April 22nd, we're going to go to a house party that Willie Nelson is going to be at.
Yep.
Yeah, put some lipstick on.
She's just thinking about the house party and decides to put on lipstick.
No. It's just easier to talk.
Lila says, "Hey, Shoops." What's up, Lila?
Chris got in an argument with somebody on Facebook tonight. And
Shocker.
It wasn't even a political argument. It was just an integrity argument. And some guy says, "Quit being a whiny little bitch and go to your corner with your color crayons." And the first thought I thought was, he doesn't know the shoe. He's not even allowed to have color crayons.
Oh, that's too funny. That's too. unfriended.
He got blocked. He got deleted. Here's the thing.
From the page, unfriended.
I used to post political posts, and I quit doing that. I haven't done that in a long time because every time I did, Chris would get deleted. They wouldn't delete me. They wouldn't block me. I would post a post, and somebody would get mad, and they'd delete Chris. And he's like, you need to stop posting political stuff because people are deleting me. Are they deleting you? I'm like, no.
There's people blocked me that I don't even know. I mean, I know. I met a couple times, but they'd be like, Tabitha's posting this stuff, I'm blocking Chris.
So I quit posting political stuff so Chris could have friends.
It was starting to get to me.
No, it wasn't.
I was starting to have kind of a little, that little tearing in my heart over the whole thing.
Whatever. So we don't even go there anymore. It's old news.
Yeah.
But Chris has friends now.
Yes. Lila's my friend.
Because I just, I felt bad because I would post something political and it would be very controversy and I'd go back at it. And y'all that know me know, I mean, I'm
not going to stop.
I'm not. And he'd go, hey, who's so-and-so? Am I friends with so-and-so? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, I go, oh, that's my friend. He goes, they deleted me. It must have been over your political post. Did they delete you? I'm like, no, they just probably unfollowed me. Yeah, I quit posting political posts so Chris could have some friends. So anyways, tonight he got into a pretty heated discussion on a...
Inform me, Douglas County.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Well, anyways, on a page, and somebody called him a whiny little bitch, and then the admins deleted and blocked Chris. It was the best day of his life. Because I actually deserve that one.
Oh, yeah. If you go look at my page, you can see why. I mean, I was sticking up for somebody, and
yeah.
I'm always about sticking up for the underdog, because, I'm like... Yep. I was going to say, I'll make fun of
you
people.
You just watch your little lips.
I am. I almost said...
No, just stop.
I am. I'm behaving.
I had to... we haven't been live because he can't watch his lips on here. Oh, did you see that? Uh-huh.
Yep.
I know, it was really kind of a sad little deal, and my hearts go out. I have more than one, but my heart goes out to the ones that lost their loved ones. It's actually his dad's messaging Chris right now. It was a very unfortunate situation, very sad, but anyways, Chris got involved in that one.
Sometimes,
you can look at his page, you'll see it.
Sometimes there's things that are worth swinging at, and when people are intentionally hurting other people, that's when, that's worth swinging at, because...
Not me. I just kept my lips shut.
Yeah, at least, well, the good thing about it is I don't mind getting deleted when I start stuff, but when Tabitha starts stuff and I get deleted... I still don't mind.
I don't start anything. I just post what I'm thinking. Oh, who's Mindy?
Mindy Wagner. What's up, Mindy?
I just saw the last name and it kind of freaked me out.
Nope, Mindy Wagner. Been knowing Mindy a long time.
Well, I just, I don't say things to make anybody mad. I just speak my piece, and it's political, and people get mad at me.
Yeah, but I stay out of the politics for the most part. I stay out of it because... Well, why not?
Because he has to, because...
I'd rather just tell short people jokes and stuff. That's fun. That's fun. It's a very quiet night in our neighborhood. There's been not a car one drive by.
There's chickens running loose.
Yeah.
Well, every now and then there's a cow. I can't wait till somebody posts about the cows in their backyard and Chris will tag our neighbor.
Yeah, we Donnie. Is this
Donnie's
your cow in the backyard?
Just bring it over here and tie it to his bumper. He'll get it in the morning.
His address is...
So how's Texas? Austin wants to know.
You need to come to Lake Havasu. Texas, Austin, I really like Texas a lot. The weather's warm.
It was 85 today, 87.
85, yeah. I got a sunburn yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
I got sunburnt.
How'd that feel?
Mm-hmm. I'm not even working in. I got sunburnt. There's a never tread the life thing. You guys are cracking me up. Oh, There's a lot of, if somebody moves to Texas and they wanted to get a job and go to work,
There's a lot of jobs here.
a lot of jobs.
Houses are cheap.
Mm-hmm.
They're made cheap, but they're cheap.
Yeah. Made cheap, but they're cheap. And it stinks. There's places that stink.
Oh.
Sometimes the wind's blowing out back. It smells.
Oh.
It smells so bad. It smells like my poop took a poop.
Oh, stop it. So, we were reading this website today about laws in Texas. They have some really weird laws. Like in this one town, you cannot drink a beer. You cannot take more than 3 sips of beer if you're standing. So Chris is like, what do they do? Sip, 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 sit?
Sip,
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 sip, sit, sit.
There's a spider on the window.
I see it.
On the outside.
Yeah, I know. And then another law is your pigs cannot have intercourse in the airport. So Chris and I were talking about this today, and we're like, what was going on that they had to make that law? Like, did they have protesters, Pigs Lives Matter, and like
hashtag not
what
my
was
pig.
that? Like hashtag not my pig. I mean, who
there had to be something
thought
going
that it was
on.
such a big problem that they had to create that law? Like
No.
your pigs cannot have intercourse in an airport.
And that's the only farm animal that they had listed there. That's what I don't understand.
What was the other one? There was another one about wearing
no
a hat.
no cussing at a funeral.
Yeah, you can't cuss at a funeral.
Actually, you can cuss at the funeral, just not if you're around the deceased. There's no cussing in front of deceased. It's against the law.
Did you save that article? Oh, it's on your phone.
Yeah, it's on my
What was the other one, though? There was another one about, you had to wear a proper haircut.
Oh, yeah, there's a town here where you have to wear a proper
It
haircut.
has to be above the ears for men.
Mm-hmm. And you can't, have mohawks or purple
Well,
hair
we
or
weren't
anything like that.
we weren't researching farm animal laws. We were looking at laws. There was this article about strange laws that you will only find in Texas, and so we were like, oh, let's see what those are, and it was kind of weird.
That was really weird. It was really weird. In Galveston, you can't look at your phone while you're on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it's a $500 fine.
Yep.
So, we have friends that live there. Tessa and John, don't be on your phone. Which kind of is creepy because we were just there at a bike thing, and I actually remember sitting on the sidewalk waiting for Chris, and I was looking at my phone.
Some people only have times to try and ruin other people's lives.
I know. Well, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was about the Inform Me thing or the pigs in the airport.
I don't know the pigs in the airport. I'm still over it. Because what we were talking about is sometimes it's hard to get a law passed. Because when you get a law passed, it has to go to a committee, has to be written and rewritten. Sometimes it goes out for a vote.
And there's a lot of money
There's public
and time.
hearings on it. I would like to have sat in the room when they had the public hearing about the law about no pigs having sex in the airport.
I would like to be on the one where you can only take 3 sips of beer while standing.
And the law would be so easy to get around because you could just literally drink your beer in 2 gulps.
Leave it to Shootman to figure that out.
Or you could sip, sip, sit, sip, sip, sit.
But was it 3 or 2? You can only sip 2.
You can't sip. You can't sip 3.
So you can only have 2 sips of beer while standing.
And then you have to, so you'd be sip, sip, sit.
Why can't you see our live feed, Ken? Sip, sip, sit.
Yeah, it could be a totally.
That's a good workout.
That'd be a good rap song right there.
Well, think about how tired your legs would get. It'd be like doing squats all day.
Be like exercising and drinking beer.
Well, they already do that. They have wine yoga and beer yoga.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We're not. Do they define sip?
No, that's what he said. They could do 2 gulps and be done with their beer.
Mm-hmm. There was no definition at all. That was the thing, is these didn't have any definitions or any history behind them.
I told Chris, I said, you need to save that, and he didn't. He was supposed to send it to me, and
I think
because there was another law. There was that one about the haircut, and it said if your cousin.
If you have a teenage cousin that's over the rails and has a mohawk, you can send him to this town, and they'll get his hair fixed for him.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. Oh, you can't see it.
Dang it.
I know, it was pretty funny, though.
That is funny. See if you can Google the laws. The laws were funny.
The laws were, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Texas laws were good. I mean, not that I'm about more laws, that's for sure.
Was it called Strange Texas Laws?
Yeah, it might have been. There was 10 of them. We're going to a commercial break right here while she Googles it. What was our theme song?
Oh, here's 13.
We haven't had a theme song in a long time, and I don't remember what it was.
It's a girlfriend song. Friend.
Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he's just a friend, and you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Hurry and find it. I'm almost out of words here.
Selling your eyes, forget it. It's totally illegal in Texas. You cannot sell your eyes.
Wow. There should be laws about people in public not wearing deodorant.
Isn't that the truth?
That's the truth. That is the truth. Especially in Texas where it's hot all the time. Because people get to stinking real fast.
Okay, here's one for you. Check this out. Apparently, there is an anti-crime law in Texas that states that criminals who intend on committing a crime must give their victims oral or written 24-hour advance notice. Not just that, but they must also include the nature of the crime. Good luck with that.
Oh, here was the other crime. This was the other crime. It's illegal to milk somebody else's cow in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
So you could send somebody a letter and you could be like, I'm going to milk
Here
your
it
cow
is.
in 24 hours.
No, it's right here. In La Force,
Oh.
Texas, don't even think about taking 3 sips of a beer at a time while standing. That there, sir, is illegal.
That there. Gotta call you. It's been full-blown insane since I talked to you last.
I know.
Oral notice. Oh, yeah, there was one. No dusting buildings. That was one of them, too. It's illegal to dust any public building with a feather duster.
Well, and here's another one. Hold on to your hat. In Texas, you cannot shoot a buffalo from the second story of a hotel.
That was on my plans for next weekend, too. We were going to go down there to the second story of the hotel and shoot some buffalo.
Did you know you can totally go to jail if you eat your neighbor's garbage without their permission?
I don't want to eat our neighbor's garbage. That's all some weird laws. There's some weird laws here, okay? It's still a hanging
In
state here for
Texas, you can
rustling
be
cattle, too.
considered legally married by publicly announcing a person as your wife or husband by saying it 3 times. We could have saved a lot of money. All I had to do is say you're my husband to 3 people in Texas.
Wow.
I know, okay? Isn't that weird?
Stinky feet. Oh, here you go. Here you go. If you want to walk around barefoot, you will first need to get a special $5 permit. Stinky feet.
Oh, get your hands off those udders if that's not your cow, because in Texas you cannot milk a stranger's cow no matter how much you need milk in your coffee.
It's just awkward. It's just awkward talking about milking a stranger's cow.
And in good old El Paso, there better be spittoons in all churches, halls, and assembly, hotels, banks, stores, trains, depots, and saloons. Otherwise, they are in violation of the law. And then last but not least, it's also illegal to sell Limburger cheese on Sunday.
It should be illegal.
So there goes your football cheese party platter.
It should be illegal to sell Lindbergh cheese
$5.
anytime. Ever. $5. So you can get your permits for walking barefoot here. You can send your $5 in cash check or money order to the Chris and Tabitha Shootman Barefoot Project. $5. PM us and we'll send you the address, cash check, or money
Click
order.
your heels 3 times. Maybe the dumb laws will disappear.
We do take credit cards too. It should be illegal to ever sell them. That's what I was saying.
You can't dust with a feather duster.
Good night, Julie.
Good night, Julie. The entire encyclopedia is banned in Texas because it contains a formula for making beer at home.
You know what? I believe that Texas
But I think
is
the
weird
dictionary
like that.
is because they don't even pronounce their words right here. Like Italy is spelled Italy, but it's Italy. I live in Buda, but it's spelled Buddha. Everything's weird.
Spelled wrong. I started to say something. Oh, I believe that about the beer making thing because they have some other stuff here. who is it? It's ran a lot by who is it that runs Texas? The laws and stuff like that. The
People.
No, like they make the laws about alcohol and gambling and.
Oh, the Baptists?
Yeah, the Baptists. The Baptists run a lot of Texas, and make a lot of laws. So in Texas, it is illegal to have. How do I say this?
You found out a lot tonight, huh, Austin? Well, I just have a question before you go on to that, Chris.
Okay.
So that law about having to inform your victim that you're going to commit a crime against them, and you have to put in writing what the crime's going to be and when you're going to commit it. So if you write a letter to your victim and you say, I'm going to break into your house Monday night at 9 o'clock and I'm going to steal that vase on your table. And you break into their house Monday night at 9 o'clock and you steal the vase on the table because the idiot forgot that you notified him when they weren't home, per se. Would you still get charged with a crime, or is it okay now?
I don't know. Interesting.
Because
it's
then
kind of like giving them a 24-hour notice.
Because then the cop would say, well, they told you that they were going to steal it and you didn't stay home to protect your assets, so...
But it would also be premeditated at that point, which could bump it up a notch.
Oh, see, they're smart there.
Anyway, it's illegal in Texas. Gambling is illegal for the most part. There's no casinos because the Baptists run it. And you can only buy alcohol till midnight here. I think the bars are only open till midnight.
And if you're 18, you can go to the bar with your parents, and your parents can buy you a drink. But one parent has to be with the child, the 18-year-old, at all times. So if I were to buy my 18 or 19 or whatever year olds, well, 18, 19, or 20-year-old child a beer in the bar, which, by the way, I wouldn't do, but if I did, I would have to sit there, and if I had to go to the bathroom, I would have to have the waitress come and hold his beer. He couldn't be sitting there by himself with the beer if I was in the restroom. So an adult has to be. How weird is that? And the other thing is, my 9-year-old son can go into the bars with us. We don't go to the bars. I'm just saying.
But there's a lot of like live music nights and stuff like that, and there'll be kids and chickens and stuff running around right in the bar.
That's the truth.
Right around kids, chickens, dogs.
Well, there is a bar down the street that we like to go have lunch at because it's the only place that we've found good mussels at. And we'll take Jaden there during the day, and they'll always say, are you coming back for the live band? We're like, no, well, you can bring your kid. There's kids running. It's a bar. It's an actual bar. It's kind of like, it reminds me of the Idle Hour in Roseburg. It's a bar, and you can take your kids to the bar, and they can stay until 2.
But people pop up bars all over here. I mean, you'd be driving down the road, and they'll just put up a metal building.
Barn. Just like in a barn, there's a bar.
Yep. One of them's called R Bar, R Brushy Creek Bar, and they call it the R Bar. And you just show up. I mean, literally, you could just open your garage up and say, I have a bar here, and start serving alcohol. And they have bars here that are beer bars that don't serve hard alcohol. And those bars, you can bring your own hard alcohol to the bar because they don't sell it there.
If they don't sell hard liquor there, you can bring your own hard liquor.
It's just crazy.
But if they sell it, you can't bring it.
It's a whole nother environment.
It's weird.
We have a drive-through mini mart.
And there is no reason that anybody in Texas should be starving, especially this time of year, because on every corner bar there's a free crawfish feed every weekend.
There's crawfish everywhere.
Crawfish everywhere.
Everywhere.
Free. Free. We have yet to go to a free one.
But what you are not going to find here is free milk from your neighbor's cow.
You cannot milk your neighbor's cow. It is against
Illegal.
the law.
Totally illegal.
You can only milk your own cow.
Austin says, I find this odd. You find what odd?
All
All the stuff
odd.
about Texas?
It's all odd.
It is odd.
What else did we learn? We've learned a lot of stuff since we've been here.
You can only have personal massaging devices. It's the Baptists.
He doesn't need to go there. And most people go to church here, too.
It's the Bible Belt.
It is.
It's the Bible Belt.
Hey, Amy.
So we, there's a lot. So when you asked if anything about Texas, Austin, there you go. There's your Texas lesson right there.
Oh, and everybody in Texas is very friendly.
It is a bunch of friendly folks.
They are so friendly.
And hard workers.
But there's a lot of snakes here.
We haven't seen any yet.
Don't say that because we will.
Well, I killed one.
There's rattlesnakes all over our neighborhood, and our neighbors, they post it on the webpage all the time that they find a 6-foot rattlesnake in their garage, or a 6-foot rattlesnake in the garbage can, or a 7 or 8 foot rattlesnake in their backyard. And you know what? That's just creepy. And then the lady posted the other day that there was one right by the sidewalk all coiled up, and it was huge. So you got to watch where you walk. And then where was that one? At the grocery store under somebody's truck, and he had to call the police to come and get it because it kept striking at him and it wouldn't let him get near his truck. And that's at the local HEB. That's like a Fred Meyer.
Rattlesnakes.
They're not little. They're like
8 feet long.
8 feet long. 6 and 7 feet long are the average, and they're like this big around. It looks like they just ate a cat. I shouldn't have said that because I have 3 cats, and I'm always worried that they're going to get eaten. So I let them outside in their cat cage, because we built a cat cage, because I won't let the cats go anywhere outside because I'm afraid the snakes will eat them. So we built a catio. It's like a patio. It's an enclosed patio for the cats.
They have their own bedroom.
And they can go out there, because then I can keep an eye on them and make sure the snakes aren't going to eat them.
Truth. Okay,
Lizards and spiders and scorpions.
You know, we
Yes.
haven't seen... Also says I don't like snakes.
They're big.
We haven't
snakes.
seen a scorpion yet. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, we haven't seen a scorpion yet.
Scorpion,
I'll
yeah.
see one tonight when I go to bed under my pillow. Everybody finds them under their pillow. Now that Chris said that, I'll find one under my pillow, I'm sure.
Well, this house I was working at, building this deck, this guy put his hand underneath his wife's pillow at nighttime. They were laying in bed, and he put his hand under his wife's arm, and she had a scorpion under her pillow, and it bit him in the arm, and then climbed in her pillowcase.
That's the truth.
Probably deserved it, but
whatever.
yeah. All right, people. It's getting late. It's 5 minutes to 1 in the morning here, and we have to work tomorrow. Tabitha gets up and we're
It's
working.
illegal to swear in front of a corpse.
We work together now, and that's fun. She goes out and drives me around, and she's learning. She's a bobcat driver and tape measure holder and
Oh, the other one is you can't ride your horse at night without headlights.
taillights.
Oh.
Yeah, taillights. And I remember that because I was thinking,
It says try to pin a light to your horse's posterior, and it'll kick you clear across the barn yard.
across the barnyard.
And in Mesquite, kids are encouraged to keep things conservative above their ears.
Yep, that's the haircut.
See, there's just so much stuff.
What's that cleaning up the street?
Oh, and it's also, you think dating is tough. If you follow San Antonio's dating law, it gets a heck of a lot worse. In the Alamo City, it's illegal to flirt using your eyes or hands. Footsies, anyone?
Can't be like this. Oh, that's gonna be tough.
What?
If you can't use your eyes or your hands, because if you are speaking impaired.
Oh, wait. So Chris always wanted to go shoot hogs because they said it's really fun to fly in a helicopter and lean over and
What's up,
shoot
Maddie?
the hogs. But now it says, hey, old McDonald, are you having a feral hog problem on your land and want to shoot them? No problem. It's now legal to shoot hogs and coyotes from a helicopter.
See, that guy's selling that helicopter. We need that helicopter. You could be my chauffeur. You could fly me around, and we could fly around and shoot hogs out the helicopter. Are you ignoring me?
No, kind of.
No, kind of. What's up, Maddie? Maddie's wanting to come down here because there's some 85-degree days right now, and there's no
Oh, it
riding
is.
in the rain.
Let me tell you what, there are so many motorcycles out right now, it's crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
Because everybody rides up until July, and then in July and August, it's too hot to ride. So, like last year, we get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and ride, and then we're done riding by 11 a.m.
Because it's hard to ride at 120 degrees, 120, 130 degrees. Everybody here's got extra oil coolers on their bikes, or they've plumbed their oil in so it goes through their crash bars just to give it extra room to get some extra airflow to cool down, because this is too hot. When I rode from here to Oregon last year, the hottest I rode through was like 119. It was stinking hot, You're just constantly drinking water, and you drink 3-4 gallons of water and not even pee one time. It's crazy. So, all right, y'all. It's bedtime. We gotta get up in the morning and go to work, baby.
It's 1 a.m. I saw this post today, and I totally posted it. It says, the friend asks, have you been sleeping much lately? And they replied with, well, yeah, every time I sneeze, I close my eyes for a minute. That's about how much sleep I've been getting.
That's about it, too. That's about it, too. So, but now that we're back, we'll be back. And we'll live feed more. Promise.
We will.
We've missed y'all and we've missed this.
And
it's
you know
fine.
what? Brenda's not on. Lila was on. I don't know if Lila's still on, but Brenda was on, and Jill was already in bed because Jill cut her finger really bad. Had to get stitches and didn't feel good.
Dang it.
And Margie's on.
Margie
Hey,
says
Margie,
night.
tell those girls we said we love them. We love you too.
Bill says it's 11 there. Are you still in Hog Yellow, Bill?
How long is there? 2 hours behind us?
Yeah, 2 hours.
I'm sure our neighbors love hearing our car run. Well, at least it's not one of those big old loud ones like your truck.
Yeah. We both look at the truck.
Make sure it's still sitting there. Somebody didn't come and steal it because nobody notified us first.
I'm going to tell you what. If somebody doesn't notify us before they come steal our stuff, I am not going to be happy.
All right. I don't know who would be.
Luckily, we have a pretty... All we've got stolen since we've been here is a sledgehammer.
Somebody broke into Chris's truck and stole his sledgehammer, and Chris went off on the cop when the cop was here, and the cop's like, well, what was all stolen? He's like, my $50 sledgehammer. I work hard for that. Well, about 3 weeks later, we had a check stolen down at the local Poco Loco market, and we wrote a check there, and it had to have been it had to be their bookkeeper stole the check that we wrote and went and took the check to another store in Austin and cashed it. So when we went to write a check, because we pay our employees, and it's kind of like the Mexican bank there, and they go cash their checks. And so when our employees went to cash their checks, they said, well, we can't cash a check here because you all have an outstanding check that your company does. Boy, those employees call Chris. Chris runs down there. He's like, because the guy speaks Spanish, and over the phone you can't understand. So Chris runs down there, and he's like, what's the problem? The guy goes, we have 4 outstanding checks. And Chris goes, what do you mean? And the guy goes, well, your payroll last week didn't clear. So Chris gets out his phone, and he's looking because he knows better than that. And he goes, well, they weren't cashed here. They were cashed at a store in Austin. And the guy goes, no, I have your checks right here. They were cashed here. Chris is looking at the banking on the phone. He goes, no, they were cashed at a check at a store in Austin. So what happened was the bookkeeper at the Poco Loco, when our employees cashed their checks at Poco Loco, she took the checks, photocopied them, and her friend works at the Austin store in Austin, and so she took them to Austin, and her friend cashed them there.
In a shady neighborhood.
Oh, it was scary. Anyways, where was I going with all that? Oh, so then Chris goes off on Poco Loco, and he's like, I can tell you right now, it was your lady in your office. The cops show up, and the cop goes, oh, I remember you. You were the one that was really, really mad about your $50 sledgehammer. I can about imagine how upset you are over these $2,000 worth of checks.
I'm going to tell you what, as soon as that cop left the Poco Loco, the cop says, you probably should just wait and let us do our investigation and not go to that store.
Because I remember how upset you were over a $50 sledgehammer.
The cop said, you should let us do our investigation and not go to that other store so we can get this figured out. And as soon as that cop left, I went to that other store.
You did.
I went in there. I made him open their cash register and show me
And
the
you know
checks that were
what?
in there and everything.
That other store paid him right then and there.
Cash
all
money.
$2,000.
Yep. I called my employee. I'm like, hey, check it out. I got my money back. And he's like, man, you are freaking crazy. Our employees won't even go to those stores in those neighborhoods by themselves in
They're
the
Mexicans.
daylight. They take 2 or more because it's. But
They're Hispanics, and he had to go to the store to get something, and he makes my son, who's a white boy, go with him, and my son's like, I don't know why he wanted me to go with him, and then he gets there and he goes, now I know why he wanted me to go with him, but I wouldn't have done him any good.
It's a bad neighborhood, but I'm telling you what, you steal money from the Shootmans and we're coming after you.
No, he is. I'm just going to look at him and go, you don't want to mess with me, badass. Got my throat slit and I live right there to tell about it. I'm going to tell me to. he can slit my throat, his wife, what do you think he's gonna do to you? Okay, that's probably not funny. Well, it kind of is. All right,
Oh,
we
my
better
gosh.
get off here on that note.
The life and times of the Shootmans.
I know, everybody's gone. Everybody hung up on us already.
They slammed the phone down in our ear. Except for Bill. He's like, oh.
You want me to tell you the truth? I just poked my scar and it hurt really bad. It's still raw. It's only a month old, man.
Well, you shouldn't mess with it.
All right, Bill. You have a good night.
Good
I'm
night,
gonna
Bill.
go put medicine on my scar.
I'm going to bed.
All right, guys. You guys all have a great night. We'll catch up with you the next night or so.
Deuces.
Peace.